Okay, TonyScapone coming to you live with the Epic Storm. Today we're going to be playing some Zoo Storm, making plenty of squirrels and goblins and oozes. It's going to be a good time. Just give us a few seconds to get the word out to everyone, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry, some technical difficulties. Streamlabs decided to erase the overlay, so that was fun. So it took us a little bit. You'll notice the green screen is not perfect. My beard is extra sparkly, so maybe that's a bonus, right? But to the deck. So Zoo Storm, this is a lot of fun. I've played it a few times before. Basically, the idea is that you're trying to abuse Gaea's Cradle by making maybe a short Chatterstorm, which will fuel your Gaea's Cradle to make extra mana so that we can maybe resolve a Progenitor Ooze or make some goblins. We are a Gamble Storm deck, so this is a turn 1 explosive, spin the wheel, resolve a Veil for protection, maybe relay them a bunch, and then eventually either just overwhelm them with a bunch of squirrels and goblins and oozes, or if you have enough resources, you can usually pull off casting a Wish and casting a Gambit that will allow us to just take an extra turn and then kill them on the spot. This card will also get us around the ring because during that turn, damage cannot be prevented. So that's pretty good. Sideboard, we have access to Force of Vigor, which is sweet. Wish is kind of cute that you can wish and then use Fury if you have a red card in your hand, or you can make a land drop. So the Urza Saga is nice, and they won't be. I mean, it's incidental that you can get them with Wish, right? That's not what they're there for, except for the Saga. That's mostly what that's there for. But we might bring it in from time to time. Whatever. I'm going to shut up. We're going to get into some matches because this deck is fast. It is fun, and it is hilarious making a bunch of squirrels. So I will see you in the first round.
Looking to make playing your favorite combo deck much easier? Look no further than the Epic Storm Mini Token Combo Pack, which is available at theepicstorm.com/shop for $14.99. This combo token pack comes with 84 double-sided tokens that includes our classic Storm and mana tokens, as well as fan favorites such as Goblins, Squirrels, and Slime Time Live. But that's not all. We've expanded this token pack to cover a variety of formats with new tokens. Stop on by theepicstorm.com/shop and make an easy decision to elevate your combo game.
All right. Let's go. Thank you for the congrats on the challenge. Challenge win. All right, so we're playing against Applap. We've won the die roll. Is it ooze or squirrels or both? It is both. It is both. Okay, so this makes 1, 2, 3. It doesn't quite get there. We can like gamble for, and I mean, we can. You could potentially get there. It's just kind of risky, right? You can go Mox, Opal, and then gamble for an LED. But you're probably better off just mulling at that point. You're just going for a risky, no additional resources Echo. You can just, on average, do better. This one is also not great. I've goldfished it a fair amount, and we can also do better than this. And being a gamble Echo Storm deck, you can mull to Echo. This one really needs Gaia's Cradle. Or an Echo or a gamble. I mean, we can make a few squirrels, but I'm going to 4. We're basically looking for an Echo hand at this point, so we'll go to 3. And we do, of course, have a fail rate. It's worth noting that, I mean, I probably goldfished like 20 hands, and at no point did this happen, so we are on the low end of fail rate. So we're looking for exactly LED Echo at this point. Just found it. You can keep Echo and probably just keep Petal. No worries, we got this. Scalding Tarn. Okay, alright. Rip the LED. Let's go. Gamble, LED. Oh. They got Edge of Autumn. Okay. Feels like we're dead next turn. I want to reveal a Memnite. Oh man. And they have the Cycler. I mean, we're not 100% dead, but we're probably dead. I'm not waiting for a pile here. Alright, Doomsday. So we want grids. That's it. Veil and grid are going to be pretty good. And maybe an opal. Cool. Well, the last goldfish I did, I hit them for 196 on turn 1. It was pretty good. There were goblins, oozes, and squirrels. Run the play. Just shy. Just shy. It's so close. It wants to hold up Veil, but then we just blow all of our storm. You could just go in on a Manamorphose, but that seems bad. Holy crap, man. Alright. At least this is functional. Nice we had a Veil. Round 5. I think we're just... Could have a chance to get a little more mana, but I think I'll just imprint with Chromox instead. I mean, you expect some amount of this sort of thing. Like this, so. Hopefully they just have like a fast kill or a discard spell, daze. Oh, they do have force. Do in fact have it. I'll probably take a draw or two, but basically move on to round 2. They also have a Doomsday. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. They got us. You got it. All right. We'll see you in round 2.
Moxfield.com is the easiest way to build a Magic deck online. They support over 30 formats, including Legacy and many other Eternal formats. There are so many options to view decks the way that you want, from text view to individual cards, mana value, and even card price. There's also light mode and dark mode. My personal favorite feature is card tags. This way you can sort cards by function. Moxfield supports collection tracking, Scryfall search, decklist feedback, and so much more. Follow me on Moxfield.com so you can stay updated on all of my decks.
Yeah, I mean, I have not found that Serum Powder is effective in these Gamble Storm decks. It's just way too poor of a card, because although you can use Serum Powder in your opener, a lot of the point of the deck is to keep spinning the wheel and keep looking at openers, of which, you know, you cannot use your Serum Powder for. I can't believe we haven't opened up a single hand that, like, makes squirrels. Wow, man. I mean, I guess we're keeping Petal Opal. Problem is I have to keep Ornithopter might die. Like, it's probably worse than Chromox, right? I want to just open myself up to swords. Anything this deck compares strength-wise to decks like Ruby Storm, Test Sucks, Storm Turns Speed and Resilience. This deck right here, Zoo Storm? I mean, it's for the funsies. I know we're falling flat on our face right now. And I know gold fishing is not the best metric for power level on a deck, but I can tell you, at least the goldfish hands have been. Oh, we're on the draw. I thought we were on the play. Okay. Vault of Whispers. So. I mean, they have a tough time with Veil. At the same time, if they can't kill us next turn, we can spin the wheel. Just make them have it. I feel like there's a reasonable chance they do. They probably expected us to be on PO. That's what I've been jamming and just won the challenge with last week. But they didn't have any discard. So they have a fast hand here. Oh. They're really spicing. We're just getting carned. Fine. About to go off. Karn. Yes, this is like Black Helm, basically, I think. We're gonna want Force of Vigors. I think we're gonna Fury too. I have to trim the Echo plan. I think we can trim an Opal Romox. Sure that I want additional goblins. Relay's a little risky. I'll just trim one of those. 8, 9. Fury's kind of cute with Gaia's Cradle too. It's possible that's excessive. Yeah, a little bit rough. Don't worry. We'll have her fun. Trust me. Trust me. We'll be attacking with squirrels in no time. Classic hand makes 1 mana in a deck with an outrageous amount of mana. Alright. This Echoes probably loses to a ley line, but I'm in for it. Mm-hmm. So I guess we're hoping to hit Vigor and a green card. Or that they go like all in on a Karn. I mean, they have 7 cards. Pretty interesting they're doing over there. This isn't your typical, like, Black Helm deck. It's got Grim Monolith and Mox Opal. There's no Force of Vigor. And they didn't take Echo. Comes Karn. No, this is a Beseech. For Helm, 2, 4. They have exactly enough to activate. Oh. Well, depends what they do with it. Not minus. Hmm. 4, 5. Quite dead yet, I suppose. Oh, now we're dead. Well, no, you can cast Fury through a, what's it called? Lattice. Karn's on 4. Said they forgot to put Lattice in the sideboard. The One Ring. Okay. I mean, that obviously is very good for them, but we can beat it. Right. Red guard? Hmm. Yeah. I mean, we're almost definitely dead, but not quite. Maybe they kill themselves to the One Ring. It is a brew. They said, LOL, this brew. Forgot to put Lattice in the sideboard, so they're definitely brewing over there. They'll tap their Ancient Tomb too many times. Engine, okay. Well, throw on the deck. Probably. One spell and I'm out. Alright. You did it. You did it. Oh, boy. Well, I'll see you in round 3.
With Card Hoarder, renting your favorite combo deck has never been easier. There isn't a more affordable solution for Magic Online. Want to play the deck in this video? Check out the pinned comment below to easily rent the deck from Card Hoarder. Did you know you can rent the Epic Storm from Card Hoarder for as little as 7 tickets a week? We've made it simple to do so by including a button to rent the entire deck at theepicstorm.com/deck.
Can we make some squirrels, please? Can we just make some squirrels? I feel like in this meta that is so heavy with the scam and discard meta, Storm needs to start playing 4 Serum Powder. I disagree with that. Serum Powder is so bad for Storm. I wouldn't judge storm decks by this deck here. But if I were to rate our hands on average on a scale of 1 to 10, they've consistently been like 3 below 5 on like every hand. It's 2 matches, right? It's only so many hands. You've seen come with 3 or 4 cards on turn 2. I mean, I literally just won the challenge last week with PO Storm. A little bit of a different beast, but I top forward SCG Baltimore with Black Saga Storm the weekend that Bowmasters came out. All right. Playing against Filthy McNasty. And her hand is very Glass Cannon. Come on, man. Let me have my fun. In your opinion, what is the best combo deck in Legacy? PO. I've been playing nothing but PO. Yeah, you'll see him. Don't worry. Don't worry. Take one more. Well, any red source at least gets us a gamble on the stack, but that's a Bowmaster. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just going to game 2. Come on. Yeah, this deck definitely doesn't want to see Scam. I do think we want Fury, Red. Off the gambles. Second place Saga. An Echo. Opal. How helpful LED is. This point. Actually gonna trim one. Seems weird. Okay. One, 2, 3. You put 2 creatures into play. Cradle makes 2, 4, 5. I think we can do it. I think this is a turn 1 Ooze. We imprint Tinderwall, play Tinderwall. We'll have Tinderwall, a Petal, and a Memnite. Tinderwall is 2, Petal makes 3, and then Cradle makes 2 more. That's 5. It's 2 green from Cradle, 1 green from Petal. We're in there. We're on 6. So let's see if they counter Tinderwall. Feel like they won't. Also feel like they won't counter this. I also no, they're not countering Memnite. Let's go. Let's get him with the ooze. Nobody expects the Gaia's Cradle. The Memnite Gaia's Cradle. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, that is sweet. That is 15, 20 power, 21 power. Got him. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Let's run it back. Nope. Fine. Okay, we are hoping they don't have discard and that we draw Veil of Summer. Or Grid. No discard. Right, come on, come on. Fury's not bad. I'm just gonna hold up a green. Other option was just play Tinderwall. Then next turn hope to draw something that we can play and get a little bit of relay value. I think I'd rather make them feel scared to discard us. Alright. Yeah, Fury. Interesting. I'm gonna pass. By the way, Tony, I've played Legacy for 20 years. I'm a huge fan, have been forever. Keep crushing my favorite format. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the support. I intend on doing so. Hopefully go crush Eternal Weekend. Eldred's Edict. In this economy? I guess we did show them Memnite, but still. Really? Only reason I played Legacy and Paper are the duels. Well, you have Grim Monoliths, you can play PO. That would have been a great draw. They have 4 cards. don't feel like we should go yet. Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. The only time I'm not playing PO is when I'm either doing this stream or doing a dono deck. And that has been true pretty consistently for about 3 months. That's fine. Okay, so what's good about this is they might counter a Fury at this point. And then we might be able to get through with an Echo. All right. Red card number 2. I love it. And if they don't counter this, well, it's pretty good. Ooh. Nice Voidwalkers. See ya. This is a weird game. Notice that you played 11 one-ofs in your challenge-winning deck list, and I was interested in hearing how you came to that approach for the sideboard. I don't know. So most of the sideboard. Well, let's see. So you have the forces, right? 4 forces. You got 11 cards left, right? And then there's what, 3 or 4 one-ofs for Saga, which is pretty obvious why you would want one-ofs for that. The rest of it is Pyroblast, Hydroblast. I mean, I would love to have more. We used to have 2 Pyroblast. We trimmed so that we could have better answers against Collector Roof. So that basically leaves all the bounce and kill spells, which... Ooh. Should probably go for this. So let's go Opal. And they might counter LED. Pretty juicy. Yeah. Baited. One was definitely more important. Here, we have a shot here. So all the kill and bounce spells. The problem is if you have multiples of 1, you wind up not being able to, they're each effective in certain ways, which isn't like necessarily something that's sound in theory if you look at individual matchups, but there's a wide spread of things that you need to worry about. So maybe one matchup, if you're saying 1 through 5, right, they're all one-ofs. Maybe one matchup you're able to use 1, 2, and 5. Another matchup, well, 2 and 5 isn't effective, but 3 and 4 are great, and 1 is fine. So 1, 3, and 4. So you have like this, you can really mix and match and still have a fair density of effective bounce and kill spells for a wide variety of important matchups. Like Ottawara is a catch-all and great, but it's costly, Raven form, similar. Like there was a point where we were playing multiple repeals in Raven forms, but there's a lot of spots where the card isn't good. Okay. Draw 3 next turn. What do we get? I didn't even look. Well, let's take our turn and find out. Hopefully they don't have a force. Although it looks like I think we have a Veil. Cradle? This is not great. Oh, we do have gambles in our sideboard right now. And empty. 1, 2, 3. We just have like no mana though. Oh, we can wish for the LED. No, we can't. I mean, we can, but then we can't do anything with it. Where are the cradles at? This would be so good if I had a cradle. Gambit won't do it. All right. Could just imprint, get an LED, make our hand better. We're about to draw 3 cards. Doesn't seem great. See how difficult to play. It seems really nuts and annoying. It doesn't top 8 more. I mean, it's very new. The card that made it viable and good was the One Ring, which, you know, has been around a little bit, but it's new enough where everyone didn't immediately go, oh, PO. You know what I mean? But then they unbanned Mind's Desire, which had me brewing a lot with like mono blue combo and PO. And eventually we did shake off the Mind's Desire as we figured we would, but I'm going to give it the old college try when they unban a just sweet card like that, right? Would it one more deep, that would have been pretty good. Guess I hold it. It's probably gonna get discarded, but so it's not like most legacy decks, they've been around for years, right? And people just slowly iterate on them. Maybe a new card comes out, makes it a little better, whatever. This is a deck that didn't exist 3 months ago. And the only reason it's doing what it's doing now is because not just by myself, but a small handful of others are and have been devoted to it for the past 3 months, like real hard. Like totally devoted to it. For instance, the week before I won that challenge, Builder Burn got second in a Saturday challenge. The week before that, G Dyer 7-0'd the Swiss and then lost in the top 8, but it's a slow moving format. Give it some time. You know what? I think we missed our draw, but they have 4 cards now. I think we have to cycle this relay. I was hoping to get at least 1 additional card out of it, but then we got Ornithopter. No guys, Cradles. But I would expect to see more of it over time. And to answer your question more directly, yes, it is very difficult to play. It's difficult to play consistently, optimally. At this point, I'm like over 1,000 matches in, and I still make mistakes here and there. And lose because of it. Which is a place that I'm happy to be. like when you're trying to figure out how good a deck is, it's always fine when like it wasn't the deck's fault and it was your fault. Like just play more, you know, play more, get better. Yeah, they are. Went through 3 of them, but at this point. Well, finally got a Cradle. It's definitely too late with Voidwalker. Well, we got to do the thing once. Hopefully we get to do it more in the next round. Don't have any more ads to go to, thanks to the technical difficulties that we had. Lucky for us, we started the round immediately. Okay, this hand and Veils, one shy of relaying. I'm gonna keep. We have a couple draws to hit either mana or Echo or Gamble. Yeah, we get to turn 1 Ooze. Island go. Opponent's on 5 cards. So you're saying there's a chance. It's good. That's a good one. How about Ornithopter? Opal. About Tinderwall. Morphos. Red green. Ho ho ho. Relay for 8. It's a turn 1. Turn 1 relay for 8. Check this out, OP. Check it out. This is about to get graphic. How much shifting into PO Storm in a Tin Fins variant? You are wild. It's more wild than what this deck is doing. Shuffled on Ponder. Let's go. We're making some squirrels. I'll tell you what. Reveiling. I don't think we need to double veil. Oh, it's in. Okay, so don't have a Manamorphose, but that's okay. We can go 3, 4, 3, so we can go make green. Go Tinderwall. And then we can go squirrels, Cradle, make a bajillion echo. Um, yep. Squirrels. Cradle. 10. Count it. Blue. Here we go. Why echo here? Because. Yes, I know. They have low cards. It would probably be better to just ooze and pass, but come on. We're going to kill them. We're going to attack them this turn, not next turn. Ready? Well, we don't have another Cradle that we can use. So we get 7. We'll end up having to gamble for Wish. We want to do that. Let's get this one out there. Oozes out here, so let's go for Wish. Excellent. Tinderwall, Memnite, Opal. Good. Lady, sure. Wish. This. Cast Alchemist Gambit. And time? Excuse me? Why echo here? Why echo here? Because this! Attack with the Ornithopter, of course. Take our extra turn. Midge cannot be prevented. Oh, we're playing that. Let me get you. Please, let me get you. Concede, don't concede, don't concede. Oh, let me get you. It was sweet, though. We did it. We did the thing. Do it again. Alright, you want grids. I guess Saga's fine. Is that 2 basic islands? Any empties and just echo. Here we go. That was sweet. Does not do it. Yeah. Kinda bad, but in for it. Two. happens if we draw Cradle? No, doesn't really help. Hmm. Imprint Chatterstorm. Twice. This Veil. Kind of mulliganed for us. Oops, all Veils and Chatterstorms. Cradle. Go. Cradle. Morphos. All right. Oh, we drew Cradle. Okay. The green. We did it. Oh. We out here. Look at this. Look at this. Are you looking? Ooh, that is graphic. Yes. That was sweet. Is this not the board state you came here for? Oh, beautiful. It's so beautiful. We want a match. We got him. We're 1-3. That was a 2-0, by the way. Undefeated in that match. All right. Looking a little better. Not bad, not bad. It's entirely possible we just shouldn't be on Veil and have more storm spells. Although Veil just won us that game, right? I'm just... Might be some consistency issues, huh? We have not drawn Cradle, like, ever, except for that. Like, no Cradles and openers, basically. All right, here we are in the final round. Like, if this had Cradle, it would be fine. Nothing. Job on winning that legacy challenge. This deck looks super fun, isn't it? Thank you, thank you. They're also on 6. We're going to 5. Going to 4. And for gamble or LED. Easy game. Uh-oh. Mox Diamond Dark Depth. Expedition map? This economy? Stop it! Come on. No way we're beating a turn 1 sphere. I know, we have had a lot of hate. Bad. So Force of Vigor. Hug is gonna survive. B. Yeah, just one Force of Vigor. So I have Force of Vigor, so grid is fine sometimes, but eh. Fail. And that's it. Nice mulligan, but they had a turn 1 sphere. Right. This one looks pretty good. No, not with this deck. You need to have an opener that does something or has a reasonable chance to draw one card that allows you to do something. Those were some bad hands. Maybe. Could be the first one. Now, we have a Cradle in play already, so, ooh. Well, a couple Memnites and a lot of squirrels. Honestly, lands can probably beat this. But here we are. It's not too bad. Not exactly what you want against lands. All they have to do is put a Tabernacle into play. Or no, we have Cradle. They have it naturally, of course. Of course they have it naturally. Oh, the triggers, man. The triggers. I'm triggered. Wasn't even going to use the mana anyways. Super rude. He's tabby, nerd. Get him. Ornithopter and all. Scoop it up. Please. Yeah. All right. That's some sweetness. So this is going to be a problem. If they play a turn 1 sphere, unless we have Taiga, we literally can't cast anything. Like, ever. Under no circumstance are we able to cast a spell without Taiga. They play a turn 1 sphere. Should play Saga. Oh, too late. We have the Force of Vigor. Just don't know that it's gonna do it. The hand is otherwise okay. Play around Wasteland. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Sphere, but that's a lot more relevant. Okay. Do it, OP. And we lost. We drew our one single out. Oh, yes. Justice. I don't know why that's justice exactly, but got him. All right, they have 3 cards. All right. Taiga's kind of scary. They're going to let us keep our Taiga. That's very good for us. Okay. We could Echo, but I think I want to relay. They also have a Force of Vigor? Interesting. Oh, that sucks, man. I guess we could have... They could have sequenced that better. They probably don't kill Ornithopter. Hmm. Able now for Storm. Nothing to hit. Sequence strong. Oh, baby. Close. Oh, wait. You have... It is a forest. No, it still doesn't. Damn. It turn one sphere, plus Force of Vigor, plus Wasteland Active Saga. That's nuts. That is tough to beat. Made another token, so we're not getting wastelanded yet again. They have a chance. Yeah, I thought they were going to get a map. Try to get a wasteland so that they can hit both next turn. But good chance we can go off right now. Yep. After full. And relay. We have a chance. Not a great chance, but we have a chance. Relay, Ooze, Gamble, Pedal. Nice to hit an LED. Now we get wastelanded. They probably go land, get another wasteland. Or they can at least use these to go get wasteland, and then they have the second wasteland for next turn. Depends what they do here. They got something. I will take 6. 11. Age. Wastelanded. surgical, my cradles. Not tapping that cradle now. They left one. Means if we echo, we have access to it. Potentially. Morphos was good. Morphos. Red, green. An echo. Alright, we're gonna try to find LED. 2 chances. Missed. Alright, that one we deserved. We're missing the other one. And let's spin it. 3 for 5. Honestly, we can't really ooze because they can get Tabernacle. You don't have Cradle anymore. Good relay. Echoing with these. Super strong. I'm gonna echo. Relay is probably better. This is a lot more fun. We're gonna draw our 1 cradle. Okay. 18. Yeah, I mean, Warren's doesn't help. It has to be Warren's plus Wish for Gambit. So that would be 7 mana up front. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana up front. I think we're just supposed to echo again. Yes, Gamble can get a land. Now, what you can also do is cast Wish, so that we have an active Wish. But then we're echoing with no mana floating. I don't think we're supposed to do that. Nice. Spin it again. Oh, Ken. we cannot win with creatures unless we also cast Wish and Gambit. Otherwise, they will just tabernacle us. We'll lose to it. They have it on board. Even if they didn't, like, they're gonna be able to get it. Honestly, I think I'm echoing again. As long as I always have a relay that I can fall back on, I think it's correct to just echo again. We could even double echo and just deck ourselves. It's an option. 17 and 18, that's 35. I guess that would be all but 2 cards. I still think Echo's better. We get all but 2 cards. We'll probably wind up being able to cast the Force of Vigor and win. But that probably holds true for even just one of these relays, so might as well just try to win now on top of it. A Surgical Force of Vigor, we're probably in trouble. It is nice that at this point squirrels are lethal if we wind up being able to also take an extra turn. I don't really care about that. A lot of squirrels. Yep. Metamorphose. So Force of Vigors. Squirrels. 7, 8. Do. Pretty much all of it. We don't really need to, is the thing. Tabernacle is just going to wipe our board, right? So, forget the squirrels. Forget the ooze. Actually, we can pay for a lot of the oozes. We hold our LEDs on board. We have to use one of them anyways just to cast ooze. So then at best, paying for 6 of them. That's 2, 3, 4, 9, 11. That is 20 power. Seems dicey though. So I do want to make them get Tabernacle. Love to be able to use these Force of Vigors though. I'm gonna skip the ooze and the squirrels. I don't think it's worth it. We do have a grape shot. We just don't have the wish in hand. Not much use oozing here. Now we can kill a sphere. We flipped our wish. And we found the Cradle too. So now we could feasibly win if we like make creatures, because we'll have Cradle. Yeah, but they're gonna have Wasteland. Interesting game for sure. Jacob, welcome. Jacob just became a Storm fan. Going for it, signing up on the Epic Storm. Be sign-ups in the description. Alright, so what are they going to do with this map? I should have mentioned. I forgot to thank our sponsors and plug my own shit. Ooh, sorry. Not supposed to swear. I apologize. But Moxfield Card Hoarder are awesome sponsors. The Epic Storm and certainly myself use both of those things on a regular basis. And I should plug, of course, my own content. I have my own YouTube, Twitch, Patreon. If you saw the challenge win that I embarked on last week with PO, and you're interested in that deck, there's a sideboard guide for it on my Patreon. And I did start a podcast with myself, Killaby, Arkin, and Punishing Waterfalls called Brews of Paradise. And check that out. We're 2 episodes in. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, the whole slew of platforms. There's a surgical on Manamorphose. You got it. Don't really have many cards in my deck right now. Get a big girl job coming from working shitty part-time jobs. I hear you. I hear you. I got a reasonable job a few years back selling cars, so it's not a fun job, but at least it's okay money. I am doing my best to move into full-time content creation so that I can enjoy my time on Earth. It's a Mox Diamond. They did play Tabernacle. They revealed and played Tabernacle. What we don't want to see is multiple spheres. Much appreciated. Exploration is fine. Saga. Interesting. They have 3 cards left. If we hit this Saga, they'd have to have exactly land, sphere, sphere for us to get punished. But I'm gonna... The next line was Vigor. The 2 constructs play both LEDs, play Ooze for 22, then pay for the 5 biggest ones through Tabernacle. Considered that. Fine. I just still don't really expect that to win. Right? I guess vigoring the 2 constructs is kind of nice. But I'm not sure if lands is really playing Glacial Chasm, but that could really screw with that plan. Well, heck yeah. Thank you so much. Right, they have no spheres. We're going to be using these LEDs. Take them off green, though, because of Yavimaya. I don't know, whatever. The Cradle. Really matter if we pay for these? Say no. We definitely have enough to win right now. They have a vigor. It's still not enough. Surgical on vigor. That's fine. All right, let me add him. Let me add him. This is gonna be fun. Opal. Green. Tinderwall. Thopter. Thopter. Opal. Green. Tinderwall. Opal. Green. Tinderwall. Opal. LED. Box. Wish. Squirrels. Some mana so I can F6 this one. Listening and watching a while, I was expecting Bryant and get TonyScapone. That is. Alright, lots of squirrels. Oh god, I almost just played Saga by accident. Let's make more squirrels. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, an F6, right? Good. Make red anyways, so F6. Why are they not grouping? My opponent is not F6ing. Cradle. Bang. 36 green. No problem. Go Metamorphose. Make blue. Sure, play a Tinderwall. So much gas. We could like play grid and then spin so that we don't get trapped, I guess. But we also have Grape Shot. So I always just do that if this fails. We can also cast with Cleave. But let's live dangerously. I don't know if you're familiar with this one or not, but we're taking an extra turn, of which we have to win, otherwise we die at the end step. Damage cannot be prevented. Yeah. See. Left. Ooze. You do have to pick something. We'll pass. Was this game too? Too many. I guess if they had Wasteland, like a crop rot, we were in trouble there. So technically we should have taken that line. I think we should have played grid and then spun the wheel. Like frontside echo. Okay. Now they're grouping. It is game 3, okay. Hey, they scooped it up. All right, we came back, little comeback. Not a positive record, but we had some rough initial rounds, I will say. Like rough hands and rough plays from the opponent. So this was a blast. 2-3. Respectable. Little squirrely, little squirrel storm, little zoo storm. Oh man. It's one of my favorite decks. There's a lot of different things you can do with it too. There's a lot of different ways that you can build it, and they're all just totally wild. You can play with Burning Wish. You can play like that big green creature or whatever. You can play Green Sun Zenith. You can play a Crater Hoof. You can play the 2 green and X1 so that once you get enough mana, it doesn't matter what creature you get because it gets like +X and haste or whatever. Hey, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. Again, I do want to thank our sponsors, Moxfield and Card Hoarder. And go check out my content as well. Of course, there is plenty right here on the Epic Storm YouTube. A lot more than this video, right? Other live streams. You can check out Jordan Kareem on Thursday nights. And then Bryant, of course, puts out all sorts of videos. So check those out. But if that's not enough, then also go check out my YouTube. I did win the challenge last week. I streamed it with Legacy PO. All right. This deck is busted. It's awesome. Won the challenge. Streamed it. Made a YouTube video. Go check that out. And then, of course, I do have my Twitch as well as a Patreon. There is a sideboard guide for Legacy PO on my Patreon. I will be playing that deck at Eternal Weekend in Pittsburgh. Will be there. And did just start a new podcast, Brews of Paradise, with Kilby, Arkin, Punishing Waterfalls, and myself. So, yeah, check that out as well. Plenty of content out there. Go grab it. Is there a VOD of the challenge? Yeah, I just told you. It's go to my YouTube. I streamed it live and then made a YouTube video of it. So go check it out. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, I will be streaming tomorrow morning. I do always stream on Wednesday mornings. Between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern, I will likely be playing PO. So check out my Twitch, TonyScapone, pretty easy. Tomorrow morning. Right? See you there.